2021, you had heard for the very first time these magic words. Here we go, and welcome to this week's episode of Guardians and Gladiators Special Edition Anniversary. And folks, my name is Lauzie, and this is going to be great. Coming back for this special, it's the Lauzie and D. Welcome back, Derrick. How you been?
I'm good, Lauzie. It's amazing to be back. I can't believe it's been 4 years since we did this.
5 seasons, 60 plus episodes. I'm going strong still.
You sure are. I tell you, I was probably almost as excited as you to hear you were back. This is amazing.
Yeah, I just had to work things out with people and got my own stuff, and I'm glad that Todd is still going to be helping me on the outside instead of the inside. But you know what? I'm still glad I'm back.
There you go. She outlasted both your co-hosts.
Yep. So how you been? What's new with Derrick? And
I'm good. I'm busy as ever. And that was obviously the reason, going back a couple of years, why we had to kind of look for a new co-host for you. And thank goodness Todd was out there and came in and upgraded the podcast and took you guys to whole new levels, which was amazing. I enjoyed watching it. And like I say, I was so excited that you could keep doing it. And it was great to see Todd come in and do it. He does so much with Special Olympics in general, but it was awesome to see him come in as your co-host. And like I said, you guys took this to whole new levels. And I mean, it sure is a long way from when we started this during COVID. And during this was the only time people didn't have to wear masks, was when they were on this, because it was all remote.
all audio.
Yeah, it was.
Back
I
then.
know. Our Spotify podcasts. Actually,
Yeah.
Here. Tell me if this sounds familiar.
Guardians and Gladiators. Get ready for a podcast like you've never heard before. You'll experience the world of Special Olympic sports, from the athletes themselves, the people that support them, and some very special guests. Special Olympics London's Lauzie and D will bring you a new episode every week. Get ready, it won't be long now.
Do you remember that?
The very first intro video.
That was the trailer.
Right there, the first trailer.
That was the teaser to let people know something good is coming. And here we are 4 years later, and it's still going strong.
October 4th, 2021, our very first episode came out. I remember that.
Crazy,
I put it on our smart TV, and I grabbed some popcorn and stuff. And all right, guys, let's gather around the TV. This is big.
Oh, I know. I tell you, I used to listen to them over and over in the car while I was driving on long drives.
It works. If there's nothing on the radio,
Yeah, it was excellent.
why not?
There is. No, I'll never forget the day you called me, right? We're stuck in COVID. We've been in there for a year and a bit, and you called me out of the blue and kind of said, have you ever heard of any podcasts that were, sports related, or do you listen to any? And I said, I've heard some before. And you said, what about Special Olympics ones? And I thought, maybe you're onto something here, buddy. That sounds pretty good. What do you think? Think we should try this? And you said, yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
So the two of us, having zero experience in podcasts or anything, we stumbled our way through the first little bit, and we got it up and running on Spotify. And sure, we made a few mistakes at the beginning, but it was great to have something out there for people to tune into and listen.
Yeah, started from Spotify. Now I'm on Apple, Amazon, YouTube, everywhere.
Amazing. It's so great. I'll tell you, that this podcast, Mister, has made a celebrity out of you. And well deserved. I everywhere I looked for 4 years, I just kept seeing Lauzie dropping pucks at hockey games, throwing out pitches at baseball games, receiving awards, being honored at the all different things. Where was it? What was the most recent one you got there? The Jeffrey Reed Courage Award?
At the LondonSportsOntario.com.
Yes, exactly. That was amazing. What a great honor that must have been, eh?
Oh, it was great. Yeah. It was funny too, though. After we came back from Kansas, me and Todd, uh, I just got like this message on Facebook saying, "Here's my email. Contact me." I email him. He calls me, and he's like, "Go to my website, our website, and do the essay and stuff, and submit." And I'm looking at what I have to do. I'm like, "There's no way I'm going to do an essay. What?" So I've texted him. I said, "Jeff, I don't understand what you want me to do. I don't have 200 plus words that you want me to write out." So he's like, "Well, here's I'll make it easier." He told me, "Give me different questions. Like, write a little bit from each of these questions. That will work." So I did that, and he's like, "Okay, got it." So probably late November, early December is when we'll announce to the people that are winning all of our awards and tell them about when's the banquet and stuff. It's okay. The whole month of November went by and I forgot all about it until he called me on December. In December, he called me and he's like, "Chris, we love you. You're winning our Jeffrey Courage Award. You're going to be in the London Sports Hall of Fame." And I was like, "Jeff, I totally forgot what about it because it's been so long since I did what you wanted me to do."
Amazing, isn't it? Well, it was well deserved. You deserved it, and that was when you were saying you came back from. Where was it? You said you were at
Kansas, Wichita.
Kansas. Right. That was for your golf tournament, right?
Yeah, we went down there for the North American Golf Championships.
Right. And you came back with a gold medal, didn't you?
Yep, won that.
Amazing. Yeah, you've had quite a run here for the last few years. You've done really well for yourself. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to last this long, to be honest. I think it was. I almost thought after you said you couldn't do it anymore, I thought, uh-oh, my good run is over. But then Todd stepped in and Todd's like, "You're going to keep going." I'm like, "Yes." And then coming back to this time, I'm like, I got to keep this going. I want to keep going to at least 100 episodes. And if I can go more, I'm going to go more.
Well, I think you can go more than 100. Set your sights higher. I have faith in you. You'll do more than 100. No, it's been great. You had some really good guests over the years.
Oh, yeah. I think we had
you've had some big name guests too, haven't you?
Yeah. Cam Jansen, Mike Stubbs, Sean McMorrow. Who else? There's lots. We even had athletes. Remember the athlete from, was it Wisconsin area, Washington, that did the, she was talking about her super polar plunge.
Oh, the super plunger, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't remember the name. I remember that. Yeah.
And then the guys.
They do a lot in the States and a lot in different states.
And then the guys down in Denver. Remember, we had father and son from Colorado.
Dan. Yep, Dan and Logan, wasn't it? Dan and Logan.
Yeah. And then your friend from
Yeah,
Washington,
no,
when
it's been good.
we had a all over.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, you have. No, you've done really well. And like I say, when Todd kind of started doing it with you and lifted you guys up to new heights, got the video going and YouTube and everything, and it was great to actually see you guys on camera doing the podcast with your guests. It was amazing. You guys did an outstanding job. It was fun. I looked forward to them
Yeah.
coming out, and it was always fun to watch them.
And now it's a step down from that, but I'm still doing it.
I don't know if it's a step down. Nothing against Todd. I'm not saying that, but you keep doing it. You've got a good thing going here. And I know I watched your one from last week, your season opener, right? That was
Yeah,
excellent. And nice
that was
young
a
athlete
funny
on there.
one.
It was nice to rec.
That was a funny one. I had a guy named Jeff Zer was going to be my guest. He just bought a hockey team and put it in Woodstock called the Woodstock Lakers. He played for Boston Bruins and the New
Okay.
York Islanders and all that. But the last minute, he he texted me right before I was gonna hit the record button to start invite him in. He texted me, said I can't make it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like, uh-oh.
That's-
So I was going
So did you
through all
get
my
Kate in the last minute?
yeah, I was going through all my contacts and like, no, you're busy. You said you're busy. I'm like, uh-oh. And I say, Kate, how about you want to be a guest on the show? She's like, when? Now, send me your email.
Well, that's awesome. She did a great job. I love when you get the local athletes on there with you. I know we used to do that all the time and have an athlete on, from the area. And you remember who our guests were the very first episode?
Very first episode, I think wasn't it Rick Walker?
It was Rick and Dozer.
Yeah, Rick and Jamie. Very first episode.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That was awesome. I mean, that's what's made it so great is the local content. Having those local London athletes on there to share their stories because all the stories are so great to hear.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have a girl from what on the bowling team. Her name's Rachel Darcy. She's an athlete. She's gonna be
Hmm.
on as well this
Good,
in the next few weeks. Yeah.
good. And what about winter sports? Have your winter sports started up? Did you guys start floorball
Uh,
yet?
no, it always starts at. They're keeping the same schedule, so it's gonna be after the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. So it's coming up then, right? In a
So
week or two.
October 20th
Thanksgiving's
we'll
next
start
week, right?
that. Yeah, we'll start that.
Oh boy, that'll be here before you know it.
And
Nice,
it's
nice. And
a
that'll be
qualifier.
you'll be fighting for the chance to qualify for North Bay, right?
Yes, the provincials next year.
Yeah,
It's the qualifier.
2027, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
2027, yeah. Cool. How do you like the new floorball as opposed to floor hockey?
Um, I think it's a good change.
Yeah.
It's almost like regular floor hockey itself than using the ring.
Yeah, I kind of find that too. It's a bit more hockey like than the other one was, but it's something different. But I'm sure you guys had to kind of change a few things on your team. I
All the
mean,
rules, all
obviously
the
you guys were
rules,
outstanding.
all the rules change.
Yeah, you guys were outstanding as a floor hockey team, right? Like Canadian champions, everything. And
Yep.
then they go and
Last
change the game on you.
last team to win
Seems
the
like there's
gold medal.
nothing for you to do.
No,
Yeah,
we were the
that's right.
last. We were the last team in to win the gold medal for the ring at floor hockey.
Perfect.
But yeah, there's a
Perfect.
lot
Now
of
you got to go out there and become the first one.
yeah. we we started so when we came back from the national games, we started playing floorball then. We
Okay.
started to practice then it's like this is what they're changing to. So Todd and the other coaches said, "Why don't we just start now?" And that's what, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did a whole year of practicing for the switch over for this year, and I think
Yep.
we went down to Guelph, so they had like the Canadian Floorball League itself was holding a big tournament in Guelph, and they invited Special Olympics to be part of it. So they had their own Special Olympic
Nice.
division. So we were playing by the real Canadian floorball rules, and we won that tournament, our division for that. But it was a lot of fun.
Good. Good. Wow, this would be good. This would be the first full season then, right? Of
Yeah,
floorball.
yep, and hopefully it'll be
Excellent. Do you have pretty much the same team?
oh, everybody's still the same. Yeah,
Yeah, same team. Everybody's back. That's good. That's excellent.
yep.
Cool. What about were did you go to Brantford for softball?
Yes, yes. We came
Yes.
third there.
No, that was
Yeah,
provincial games, right?
yeah. We
Came
came
in
third
third.
there.
It was hot. It was hot, wasn't it?
Oh, it was hot.
I know.
Each. I think it was like
I felt for you guys. I was just watching.
I think almost
Go ahead.
on almost every 15, 20 minutes, they'd be like, all right, so this is what's going to happen. We're switching it to this, and that's it. And then they will come back again. Oh, no, no, no. Here we go. 1 hour game. No new innings start after an hour. And then they switched it again, but they're like, no, no, no. We're going to stick back to no new innings start after an hour. When an hour ends, that's it because it's too hot.
Yeah, it was, and you got to take everybody's health into consideration when it's that hot, right? And you get into the 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's peak time, and it's just too hot to
Oh,
be
it
out
was
there. So
too hot.
I thought they, I thought they did a good job of switching up on the fly and kind of adapting to the weather because it was just too much for people to be out there.
Yeah. How did you like the opening ceremonies for the provincial
I thought they
games?
were pretty cool. I can really only talk to it from a torch run perspective because we basically miss all
Oh
of the
yeah,
opening
that's
ceremonies,
right.
right? Because
That's
we're
right.
kind of the
Yeah.
last thing. Yeah, so we come in at the end. What I really enjoyed about the opening ceremonies in Brantford was when we came in with the torch, we came in up top of the arena, and we did like a loop around the top, so we could actually look down and see all you guys on the floor, which we never get to see it from that perspective. So it was really cool to come in and see the excitement on the floor because when the torch gets there, it's like, all right, we're really close now because we're about to start the games. And so it was really cool to be up top running in with the torch and be able to look down and seeing everybody so excited on the floor. And then of course we make our way down and come through there. But I thought it was great from our perspective. Again, that's really all we get to see. Unfortunately, we don't see the rest of it. But I thought it was pretty good. How did you find it?
I liked it. I liked it. It was good. How they had all the different chiefs from all the different police, like from the Six Nations police chief there, and yeah,
Hmm.
it was
Yeah, it
good.
was a unique set of games because it was hosted by three different police services. It was hosted by Brantford Police Service, OPP, as well as Six Nations. So it was really cool to have all three services involved in organizing it. And then, of course, all the games, the different sports took place in all three regions. Some were out in OPP territory, I think, like golf. And then some of them were on Six Nations. I think bocce, I believe, was on Six
Yeah,
Nations. And
yeah.
the other ones were in the city of Brantford. So it was really cool to have three different places
We,
hosting it. Kind of neat.
we went to Paris
Right.
for the
Yep.
softball.
Which so Paris is OPP territory, so that's where
Yeah,
you include the OPP involved in it. Yeah. Yep. So it was really cool.
It was funny after all the opening ceremonies was done. I said to our coach Vicky, I'm like, she's like, I said, I'll be right back. She's like, what are you doing? I said, I gotta do my rounds. The people, they probably want to say hi and stuff. And I met Gino Retta. I got a picture with him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I said to her, I said, I know your brother, Andre. And he's like, how do you know Andre? I said, well, I'm from London, and he was my youth leader when he worked for London's Youth for Christ. He's like, no way. I said, yeah.
Oh wow.
He pulls out his phone. He's like, what's your name? I said, Chris Lozon. Okay. Calls him. And he said, Andre, I have a former youth member from your group days back in at Youth for Christ, Chris Lozon. And we did a video chat with him right there before he left.
How cool is that? That's awesome.
Yeah.
With a veteran TSN reporter, and you guys are chatting away there. That's awesome.
Yeah. He's like, that's all. Yeah.
Wow. So you have another Special Olympics athlete in the family now, don't you?
Yes, my daughter. She's been doing her.
What's she been playing?
This is her second year of the youth bowling, 10-pin youth bowling now. She started last year.
Good.
And then this year she added in. No, she stopped George Bray because she wants to do more into Special Olympics. So she's going to do curling now too. Comes the winter time.
Wow.
So
Very
she will
nice.
have bowling and curling.
Nice.
Yeah, she's like, I said, what do you want to do?
Doing the dreams come true?
She took a break from that too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. There's a lot of things out there. You can't do them all, right?
Yeah, she's like, is it okay if I take breaks? It's okay if you want to take breaks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad she's enjoying that.
So what have you been doing with the torch run these days?
Oh boy, it's ramping up again. After the games finished in the summer, it got a little bit quiet, and then September started ramping up again. A lot of our community torch runs during COVID had pushed their run from spring, summer back to the fall just to give them a little extra time when we were coming out of COVID, and they liked it. So a lot of them have kept it with September runs. So I was actually up in South Simcoe last week, which is just south of Barrie, and they had their torch run October 2nd, which is one of the latest ones we've ever had into October. We generally don't have runs in October, but that wraps up our season. So we've had over 40 torch runs since May. Usually May and June are our two busiest months. And then, of course, July, we have the London one, which is our local tradition there at the Majors game on Canada Day.
Yeah.
And then we had a couple more in August, and then September, we had a few in September. We were up in Ottawa, Chatham, London, or sorry, not London, Strathroy and St. Thomas both had theirs on the same day. So we've had quite a few in September. We're now kind of turning our attention towards, we had two big events coming up. One of them is the Guardians Run, which is up in Aurelia at the OPP headquarters. So that's a big run. That's a timed race, a 5K and a 10K. That takes place on October 25th. And then we will be full steam ahead with, believe it or not, polar plunge season.
That's coming up so fast.
We have our first meeting in a couple of weeks for the polar plunge. I know. Before you know it, we'll be into our first plunge in January. And it's hard to believe when it's 28 degrees out like it is right now. But yeah, it's going to be here before we know it. So,
yeah.
Of course, polar plunges were up to, last year we had 34 plunges in the province. This year we could be close to 40. We've had a bunch of new places that want to do one this year. So we could be looking at about 40 polar plunges in the province starting in January. So we're excited about that. That's a busy time. And like I said, we're already starting the planning for that. So.
Wow. Busy again.
And then of course, everything leads towards May this year or next year, which is going to be the provincial school championships for the Special Olympics programs in all the high schools across the province, and that is being held in London in 2026. So we're really excited about that, especially with me being in the London area and based here. It's kind of cool that London's hosting it. It's the first time London's hosted any kind of game since the national games in 2010.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited about that. We actually have our kickoff event on Tuesday at Lord Dorchester High School. They have a soccer qualifier. So we're going to be out there and we're going to make a big deal of it. And it's kind of like the kickoff. I know I hate to use that when we're talking about soccer. It's kind of like I planned that, but I didn't. It's kind of like the kickoff event. So yeah, that's exciting because all through the school year there'll be hundreds of schools all across the province qualifying for the provincial school championships that take place at the end of May, and that'll be up at Western. So make sure when you're doing your podcasts in the spring that you're promoting the school champs coming up. So everyone
I
can come
will.
out and enjoy them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's always busy at the Torch Run. We always got things going on so we can raise more money for you guys so you can get out there and enjoy your sports and we can come out and watch. That's the best part of it.
Watch and compete.
Well, you do the competing. We'll do the watching and supporting and cheering.
I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't go very well when we compete with you guys. We usually end up getting our butts kicked. So
It happens.
yeah, I know it does. Yeah, I usually have sore shins the next day too.
Well, with floorball, with that change, there's no stick lifting. You can't stick
that's
lift. You
good.
can't reach from behind. It's all swiping forward. So if somebody's faster than you and they go by you, you can't just reach over from behind and hit the ball. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Nope. It's all different.
Learn new techniques and new skills. Then that's all right. Keeps you on your toes. Learn new ways to do things.
Goalies are on their knees. No really equipment anymore.
Really, on their knees. Wow.
Yeah. It's no big helmets, no gloves, just safety glasses, and you're on your way. There's no.
And it's like a wiffle ball, right? That you use.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Yeah.
Doesn't go too fast, right? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's good.
So.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to the first full season of it. It'll be exciting to watch you guys play, and I'm sure we'll get out there again for a little friendly night of competition.
Friendly
As
is
you
the
guys
key
prepare
word.
for all your conference. Friendly, yeah. Can't walk the next day, but I'm sure it was friendly.
Yeah.
Boy. Well, I have to say I'm really proud of everything you've done, Lauzie, the last 4 years. It's amazing to see this carry on for 4 years, and it's good to see you back in the comeback season here and taking things on by yourself because you're more than capable. You can do this, no problem. You're really good at what you do. So I'm excited to watch your comeback season and see all the guests that you have on.
Yeah, me too. You know what? It's funny too. I would never thought of doing this because I was shy guy. You know, here I am.
That's what this is all about. I mean, you look at people that get involved in Special Olympics for the first time, right? Who are shy and they don't, they're not comfortable around people. And before you know it, you see them a year or two later, and geez, they're having fun. They're talking with people. They come out of their shell a little bit, and the difference is incredible. And of course, that's why we love that so much. We all love Special Olympics so much because of what it does for people like yourself and Chloe and everybody else. It's great to watch, and it's been great to watch you come along over the last 4 years.
Yeah, I like it. It's been a good journey of mine, and it's gonna keep on going.
Good. I look forward to watching it.
Is there anything else you like to say, or?
No, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm excited that you're still doing this. It's great to see it. I'm glad you took that risk and called me 4 years ago and asked about this, and we put it together. And it was so great to see you be able to continue it with Todd and do such a great job with him. And then now, you're running this on your own, and it's amazing. So I look forward to not only the 100th episode, but well past that.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna shut it down, folks. Anniversary. Can't believe it. I made it this far, and we're gonna keep on going. Season 5 is gonna be good. We're gonna have athletes, coaches, and a lot of special guests that are gonna come on, hopefully. But you know what? I'm just glad that this guy right here, Derrick Spence, did answer that phone call 4 years ago. So I could be doing this today still. And I want to give out a big appreciation, thanks to Todd as well, to jump on board for me to keep going through season 3 and 4, for me to get here to season 5. And without those guys, I don't know. This wouldn't be happening. But yeah, I want to say thank you to Derrick and Todd for letting this journey of my sports life keep moving forward on this podcast. So until next time, stay safe, be kind, see you later.